So be reminded that your opinion about someone concerning the Christianity, concerning the heavenly race, it doesn't affect God at all. It doesn't affect God's judgment about someone. Whether the person has done right, whether the person has done right, whether he has done wrong, the only rewarder or the judge of Jesus Christ. So we are all entitled to our own task. Like, you are going to be rewarded as you.
Should you remove them? It's life. Hallelujah. Every time you should be showing something. Every time you should be showing something. People are waiting to watch what you are doing.
So you don't have to look at someone, or you don't have to see how someone is running his own race. You are only there to run your own because no one does it for another. But in this day, like in our own generation currently, people look at how in Christianity these days, there are a lot of judges around. And look at how these people are operating. Is this how churches operate these days? We're just sitting here together with Pastor. This man that was dancing here that we were laughing. He said something just now that made all of us laugh there. He said that the people of God came yesterday, but the musicians are here today. There's a name God called David in the Bible that I love so much. Even in all my social media handles, I used to tag them. That David, the man after God's own heart. There is something David did that made God call him the man after his own heart. I came to understand that David is a man who loved music so very much. Even while growing up in this town, a lot of people know me to be somebody who loves music very well. Like, I dance to music very well. Someone even asked me that, is it that you now matured enough that you can no longer dance? I said it's not like that, though. It's just that the musical instrument that we have these days doesn't motivate me that much to dance. So when I was sitting here, I was like, this thing that this music is entering me, like the instrument is already. He's telling me on like I want to dance. Oh yeah. So, why I'm sharing this story is that you are running your race and somebody is sitting at the corner judging you. Somebody is carrying out a picture of you that you have your own task, like you have something in mind, you have what you are doing, something you are doing, like you know what you are doing. You have a task at hand. You know what you're pursuing. And somebody else is there judging you. So, I just want to remind us that this race now, nobody is running it for any other person. So your opinion about someone doesn't really care about that. That is why the laborers vineyard, they were complaining when the landowner was rewarding them. They were complaining that we have been working here for hours. And you are giving us the same reward you gave to those who just run this activity just 1 hour. So one thing I want us to understand is that anybody who even give his or her life to Christ at the last minute before the trumpet sound, the only judge over that person is God. Please, this is more of like reminders, like I'm reminding us that we should distance ourselves from judging one another. We should distance ourselves from looking at somebody's error or right. Whether this person is doing right, is doing wrong, in running this heavenly race. I see for such a person, when you are convinced enough that this person is doing the wrong thing, you should draw close to that person and remind him or her of the heavenly race. So you don't have any right to judge such a person. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So by the special grace of God, like I promise, I won't take much of our time. As you accept that this heavenly race is a personal task, do well by running it personally, by running it without looking at someone else. By the time you accept the responsibility of running the race, there are going to be a lot of obstacles. There are going to be a lot of hindrances. A lot of people will be judging you. A lot of people will be calling you names. A lot of people will tag you who you are not. They will place pictures of you. They will say a lot of things about you that might even, like, some people give up this heavenly race because of what people say about them. Some people quit being Christian because of what others said about them. Get to some particular point in life and they denied Jesus. This is more of like a charge from me that it is a personal race. You don't have to keep listening here to what people mocking you, people calling you, and all of that. God will bless you. Please bow down your head as we pray. To give you the grace to run this heavenly race to the final. Ask God to give you grace to do that which is His will till the very last minute. Father, Lord, I ask for your grace. Give me grace to run this heavenly race. Lord, give me grace to run this heavenly race to the final minute. As you believe on Shataka Sekura Kanda Lakapaka, shed your grace to run this heavenly race.